Oh man, am I excited or what today, man? We are definitely going to seriously change things today. I got a mission. That is obviously, as we kind of talked about on the last part, is to get 2 cactus wonders on the go. I've got all the bits there for it. We've also got a few bits in my chest down there. Now, I've also been looking at this. Obviously, we mentioned about this as well. We want to go ahead and try and make this mega hammer thing, okay? So this will do 256 items at a time, which is insane. But we're going to actually upgrade this to tier 2 straight away. So that being high pressured version. And we're also going to kind of make this one too and do exactly the same thing. Upgrade this. This is the washer, by the way. And I wanted to go ahead and mix these two together because they kind of do mix together in my setup, right? What we're doing is extracting things, and then obviously we're going and chucking them in the hammer, and then we're washing them, and then we're taking the wash product and essentially cooking it. By the end of this, I'm probably going to be laughing like really hard because, yeah, what I want to do is crazy, and I don't know if it's going to work, first of all. But yeah, what have we been up to? Well, we've been grinding away for a couple of hours. I could tell you how long. Maybe 3 hours or something like that. This hasn't been on since when we last recorded. But yeah, we got 2 cactus wonders we need to go ahead and make. I'm currently rocking quite a lot of compressed steel ingots. And I've also got myself another quadruple little cactus coke in here. Yeah, look how much of this stuff we got now. Yeah, we're getting quite overpowered a little bit here. But can I really get even more overpowered? Maybe. I can hear Steam going crazy, which isn't good. Right, yeah, I've been also making a couple of things off camera as well. Got a couple more of these vents and hatches in here. But the biggie is, as we have got so many ingots, you could probably tell already, is that we've also got another one of these jet stream hatches, which has currently got 90 million steam in it. And let me fire this baby up. That does 256 ingots a pop, which is pretty crazy for 20 million steam. Oh, God, this is getting a bit crazy, right? We've set this up as well to be a bit more automated. And yeah, what's going on here is that I can just kind of compress these down without thinking about it. Sort of. Like, it compresses them down, puts them in there, and then I put the blocks back in and keep doing it vice versa sort of thing. In here, we have got, obviously, supercritical steam. And I don't know what's going on here, but if I keep changing this, it just keeps coming back. But the interesting thing I want to show you as well is if I go on this one, right, which is the other hatch connected to the same multi-block, it's got a different value. And I've genuinely got a feeling, because I've been messing around with this quite a bit, if I use this steam, right, on this one, they're both connected, and it's like they got a limit or something of this massive number, 2 billion or trillion or whatever that is. Yeah, they've got this limit, and this is the over limit of that limit. It's hard to explain, but I know what I mean. So yeah, I got a feeling that there's no actual limit to how much these things can store. Is what I'm trying to get at. Even though they blatantly say how much they can store, that's false. I'll tell you now. That's actually run out. Okay, let's go and switch you out. Now, you might be wondering why I've got my solar boilers here and not over there anymore. Well, they're not needed over there, obviously, because we've got the hatches now. But the main reason I moved it is because we have been, obviously, creating supercritical steam in my original cactus wonder over here, right? And now, as you could probably tell, whoa, that has all finished. The offering from that one singular little quadruple block I put in there of coal coke, right? It lasted probably about a good 2 hours, I think. So yeah, from that one block there, as you just saw, we probably got like nearly 3 and 3.5 billion, is it? That big number? Oh God, these numbers are getting too big for me. I can only count to 10. I am debating whether having this just generating steam is a good idea or not, but I guess it is, because we are still going to be using steam quite a bit, because if we go into the quests here and start looking at some of these things, like some of these recipes just contain compressed steam gears, compressed steam this, compressed steam that, blah, blah, blah. A lot of these little components require compressed steam bits and bobs. You kind of get my gist there. So it is worth just keeping a bit of steam in the system, I think, just to kind of create more of these ingots if we need to. But as for machine side of things, yeah, I guess I am going to be using them a little bit. Probably the macerator and the fuser, maybe. Maybe this obviously as well. That just uses regular steam. But can that actually use? Hang on a minute. Conformer. Can that use any other steam, or does it have to be just steam? Just doesn't say. But the interesting thing is, I've discovered that this thing here, yeah, this thing here is mental. Now, I have done a little bit of a test and spoiled it for myself, unfortunately. But I'm going to show you this because this is next level, man. So obviously this is a crazy blast furnace, right? As we already know. And let me grab a little hatch here. Now, this thing actually works with all 3 types of steam. I don't need to put this there, actually. I can just put it anywhere I want. So we'll just chuck this thing right there for now. So we'll put that there and it should, there we go, connect up. Now, I can obviously change the steam type. So this accepts superheated and it also accepts supercritical steam. Now, what does it do, which is really cool? Why is it not saying there's anything in the system? Wait, what? Well, I guess the easiest option then is to grab the jet stream hatch instead then. And yeah, we'll just plug this on here. It's not really too much of a problem. So let's just put you on there. Now we got loads of steam in the system. That's good. So if we go to here, it says that this is the wrong type of steam or something. Ignore that. It just works anyway. And yeah, this thing is creating steel at this speed. Do you understand, like, how broken this is? It's mental. And I need to go ahead and put a conveyor on this. Yeah. We're getting, like, no end of steam, or steel, sorry, really fast. And yeah, this is never going to run out, is it? Really? So yeah, this is pretty cool, right? To have a power like that. Now, we are going to need quite a lot of steel. Not a crazy amount, but we might as well leave this thing running for a bit because we need 3,000 ingots there. And I genuinely don't even know how much I need for this kind of craft. So let's just do that. Okay, so we need about 5,000-ish. We could go a bit higher than that, maybe. What does this go up to? 512. May as well just let that run all the way through if we can. So while I'm waiting for the steel to kind of max out, if you like, I'm just going to go ahead and start getting rid of my donut because it's just in the way now. And I could potentially use these for something. Oh, apparently not. They are literally only for this. Brilliant. Yep. Goodbye, donut. It was a chocolate one, okay? We got some space. Right, let's have a look. How much we got? There we go. Perfect. We got pretty much what we need already. I mean, all I did was break that and it's done. This, though, on the other hand, I'm going to leave for now because if we need to power this, it could be quite useful. But what I'm going to do is quickly go under here, though. And maybe I should redirect everything. To face towards this way, if you know what I mean. Okay, scrap that whole idea, what I just done. What we're going to do is actually replace one of these pipes with one of these pipes, a large compressed steam fluid pipe. Because, yeah, this has got a massive amount of capacity, right? Let's put you there. First time I'm using this, and probably the last. That should end up pretty much clearing out all of this steam, I would imagine. So we will see if I'm right here. I hope it does. So we got no more pipes just popping out of the floor now, which is good. And yeah, we could just look under here. And this is my 10,041,000 backup steam plus 64 here. I feel like this might be enough to just keep this thing going for whatever else I need. Not 100% sure though, but again, if we are in a pickle or whatever, we can just go ahead and chuck in a hatch on here. And yeah, we can just power it with that sort of thing. But anyway, we got 6,000 of this stuff now, which is pretty good. What I'm going to do, though, is switch that over there and put you there, sort of thing. Just so, you know, we can make some more. So I'm just going to turn that on right away. Get some more on the go. And we're probably going to forget about that, and it's just going to be full, I would imagine. But yeah, 6,000 is going to keep me going for now, I would say. Yeah, the next mission then, I guess, is to lift up all of this stuff and make a bit of an area to hopefully get in some new cactus wonders just sat here. So once again, we're digging, guys. Oh, look at that. We got a modifier. Brilliant. So unfortunately, there is no more gardens. We're going all industrial now. We don't have any greenery. Just machinery, man. Well, I guess cactus is kind of greenery, right? Anyway, what do we need here? We need quite a few bits and bobs here. Now, I have set this up very nicely. We've got a corresponding to what I need to go ahead and essentially make. Now, I think what I'm going to do before I do anything, though, is, Jesus, shut these things up, because they are so frustrating. Spitting out steam everywhere. Stop, please. I don't need you anymore. It's fine. So I think I'm going to put a couple of chests here, and we're going to just store in some other bits and bobs that I know I need, like sand. I need glass. I need multiple things, to be honest. I think we use this quite clear glass, don't we, for this as well? Yeah. Okay. We're going to use this stuff from... Whoa, no. Can we get that back with that? I'm not sure we can. No, we've lost that one. Whoops. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that we got all that from the hyper reactor thingy majiggy. So according to this, we need 3 stacks and 58, which is what we've got here. So the rest of these rods are actually used in the craft. So how many have we got going through the system? Okay. Always good, I think. Right, this should be the final batch. Yep, we got 58, look. It's 3 stacks of 58. Awesome. We do have some leftovers. That's probably normal, though. I think I did grab some out of here anyway. Okay, cool. Well, we don't even need this chest, really, do we? We can just kind of get rid of that, to be honest. Nice. So my 2 cactus wonders, I think, are going to go in this kind of position right here. Now, if I remember correctly, it's... I haven't looked at this, so I think it's something like this, right? We had to put these in the corners, didn't we? And then we spam these everywhere. And now, because I can fly, I've just thought about it, this is going to be a lot easier, if you think about it. So I think it goes like that, doesn't it? And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4... Unfortunately, I am going to have to build these by my hand, but honestly, they're not that bad. Just the cactusy bits, really, is the problem. So we could do that, and then if we just spam the cactus on there again... Oh my god, this is so much easier. I could just fly. Maybe if I had the builder's wand as well, this would have made things a bit easier, but I tell you, I'm not that smart, okay? My memory good? It is good! In a matter of seconds again, we should have another cactus wonder. Yep, it's completed, and I guess they have gone up here again. That's fine. We can switch these out. Oh no, we don't have any more on us now. So we'll do exactly the same again. We'll just put these 2 at the bottom. I put it that way, so we'll do it that way. There we go. Nice. Okay, you're being complicated. There we go. Cool. Let's go and grab a couple of signs then, so we know what ones are for what here. Super critical. Is that how you spell that? Probably not, and I'm going to get laughed at now. Steam. Don't laugh at me if that's spelled wrong. But yeah, that's cool. So what I'm also probably thinking is, well, I was going to say upgrading this, but there's literally no point because the amount that these singular blocks give you is just insane anyway. So I just went over to the blast furnace and grabbed the jet stream hatch, and check this out, look. Still got max supercritical steam, like nothing even got used. I don't know what is going on with this network thing, but I love it. It's fine. It just seems a little bit potentially buggy-ish, or am I just not understanding it? I don't honestly know. Anyway, we've got some cactus on me that I honestly don't need anymore. That's fine. We've got infinite of that stuff. It's not really too much of a problem. Anyway, this is all ready to go, which is perfect. And these guys are going to start getting full. and then we could keep doing this randomly. But in the ideal situation, I would like to not keep randomly doing this randomly. I would like to set this up to be a bit more automated, but that is obviously not going to happen straight away. So while we're waiting for those to be compressed, it might be worth going down the route of trying to make all these other bits we need for both of these other multi-blocks, right? As we can't really dismantle this one, at least, because we're going to be using that to make the plates for these crafts, right? So before we do that, we need to craft all the bits before. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of a pickle, right? So yeah, once I've done all that, I will smash both of these, and then we've got a lot of extra resources, which then we can use for this thing, I think, right? Yeah, that's fine. We can use bits and bobs for that. That's not a problem. Okay, cool. Right, so what am I thinking, first of all? Well, obviously, that is using the compressor right now, but I really want to go down the route of making anvils, right? And we need 320 blocks of iron, which is crazy, but we do need a load of other bits and bobs as well, like a lot of bronze-plated bricks. Now, I don't really know if we got many bricks left. Oh, we do have a lot, actually. Okay. I wasn't under the impression we had that many. How many is that, though? Not quite enough. We need 500, I think. So it might be worth grabbing you and getting you filling up with basic bricks cooked up, is what I'm trying to get at here. Yeah, because we're going to struggle otherwise without the bricks. That's for sure. So let's get you on there, get you cooking up. Perfect. That will start filling that up. Now, why have I got all of this iron, you might be asking? Well, obviously, we know we need quite a lot for this, but we also need a lot of this wrought iron stuff as well. And we can actually produce that in this blender, which is quite cool, as long as you give it some new steam. And the steam is the superheated steam. So if we break like a random block like here or something, we could go ahead and change this to superheated. We got 8 million in the system, not a problem. And yeah, we could just go ahead and grab a load of iron. Probably a bit overkill. I've gone ahead and upgraded this one, by the way. As you can see, we were previously making Tombaga, or whatever it's called. But yeah, this will run through and essentially make a load of wrought iron, or wrought iron, or whatever you want to call it. But we need to power it, obviously. This is very, very fast. And it's beautiful, right? But we need that as well, I think, for the other one as well, which is the purifiers. So yeah, we need quite a bit of this stuff. I mean, not as much as I just put in, but it's quite a lot, to be honest. Blocks of iron, 113 in 5 seconds. That is crazy, isn't it? My God. Okay. I think it's finished already, pretty much. It has. 327, like that. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, this is how I'm making bronze just in here now. And I've gone ahead and upgraded this to the compressed kind of steam one, right? Anyway, we need to go ahead and take this back on, because obviously we made that iron in there. There we go. But yeah, what I do is fill up everything apart from the one corner. And yeah, this should just kind of run through nicely. It's saying no recipe found. I think this needs to be on 1, doesn't it? Is that right? Yeah, there we go. It does do it pretty quick. Cool. And there we go. We're going to get some bronze. Just because I don't think I've got enough to pull this off. We got 844, but we need 1,536 just to make these plated bricks, which are required for the steam presser. Okay, so we should have everything we need to go ahead and make these. So that is a stack. That is a stack. That is a stack. And that is a stack. Cool. We've actually done that. Brilliant. So now, if we grab these, I think it's some... Oh my God. Why does it just randomly do that all the time? Because of my warp thing. Very annoying. We should be able to make this then. 64. Done. And then all we need to do is get rid of all this. Chuck that in with some 8 of these compressed cog things, which is fine. And we should be able to make the mega Steam presser. Oh, wow. This does use quite a lot of steam, actually. That's fine. We got 10 million. That shouldn't burn out. That's good. Right. In they go, then. It's a big craft, but it's going to be fine, I hope. It should be, right? So we need 3 stacks and 20. We got 3 stacks and 20. That is not a problem. And then all we need to do now is just make these 212 of these, which is 3 stacks and 20. So in theory, we should be able to just do this. It looks like my wrench is going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I could obviously go ahead and make these in the hydraulic thing, but that is currently crafting the brains of it, right? So kind of out of action. Might need some more of these. I can't believe we're just going for the big boy. Straight away, the max upgraded version. Right, that should be everything. Which is crazy that we've already got all that already. It's actually done. Wait, this says it's a machine type macerator? I think that's a bug, right? It's not a macerator. It's a hammer. I think I'm just going to get rid of the Tinker's Forge, to be honest. Because it kind of is in my way now, really. And it's not really being used, is it? So we're just going to stick a torch there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we break you. And then happy days. And there we go. It's all packed up away in its own little chest. Look. We're going to put that with the other chest in here. Put it there for now. That's fine. Probably never going to look at that ever again. Rest in peace, bro. So this beast is going to go right there, I think. And kind of keep it in line with these. So, how are you made, sir? Where is the main control of it? Okay. So all we need to do is put these down and then, yeah, we just put you up 1. Is that how that kind of works? Is we put 3 down and then we put that. Okay. So for some unknown reason, the schematic building thing doesn't seem to like this one. So yeah, I've had to kind of build it myself. Let's see what happens now. Is it going to cry? Of course it's going to cry. Yes, you don't like this. You don't like that, and you don't like this. That's for sure. You want these things at the front. I know that. So you want a hatch, you want a output bus, and an input bus, right? Okay. It's worked. What is going on? Okay, so at least it works. So I haven't messed up or anything. I genuinely thought that was the case, that I can't have a tier 2 of this. But yeah, this is good. Right, so it's saying I got the wrong Steam type. So this needs to use supercritical. Here we go. Perfect. Right, so should we do a little test and have a look here? What do we need for this? So we need 3,084 ingots, which we got pretty much that in there. So let's bang all of this through and see how fast this thing really is, because I'm curious. And how we're going to do this is just by doing this, I think, for the first test, right? Oh god, that wasn't a good test. Is it going to make a noise? Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Right. Okay, I know what I need to do with this then. We need to upgrade this thing, but yeah, no, this definitely is oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, we're full again. Okay, hang on a minute. I need to I need to get more conveyors really. But we're gonna just grab these for 2 seconds. I mean, I could just set up this draw controller that is right there. This should auto output, right? Actually, think about it. Yeah, it can. So why am I not doing that? There we go. Only brainy people would have thought of that. Yeah, this is insanely fast. 1.4 seconds, and it's done all of that already. What the hell, man? Wow, that's so good. Okay, right. What we're going to do, I think, to make this a bit more easier on the eyes, is flip you. Grab the draw controller, I think. This thing here. And I guess we could grab you. And we're going to just put the draw controller in there. Whoops, like that. Then if we have these like this, is that going to work? We shall do a little test to see if it does work. Let's just grab some random bits of bronze here that we're probably more than likely going to be using. And how much steam have you got in there? Okay, it's used quite a bit. 900, but it's not that much, is it? Is that going in? Yep, no problem. This is insanely fast. And it doesn't even make a noise, which is even more cooler. Brilliant. Okay, so we burnt all the steel. Another quick test then would be to do iron, right? Quickly. Just add another little chest there. Get rid of you. That should go straight through. Yep, that works. Brilliant. That's all we're going to do then. So we can just have a couple of drawers just kind of sticking out like that. But the main thing about this is it's just so fast. But I've also been thinking about cobblestone. Yeah, what does cobblestone turn into? Wow, it turns into gravel, right? Now, this is going to be a lovely test. This doesn't suck it up automatically, which kind of sucks, to be honest. So, yeah, we're going to have to just quickly get a bit of piping and sort that out. But what upgrades have you got in there? 2. Okay. We're going to find my gravel one, which there's one right there. And we're going to put you on there. And then we're going to get the sand one as well, which is just here. Because these are very important because we need to start thinking about these. I wonder if I could put that on there and it will kind of work. I'm not sure. So in goes the gravel. Jesus. Oh my god, man. That is so fast. Okay, we got a conveyor now. Let's go. Okay, this does use quite a bit of steam. But, I mean, it absolutely rocks. My god, that is fast. That is very, very fast. Then, all we do is pump this into this. Make the liquid, and yeah, we fire this bad boy up. Okay, that's all done. Beautiful. And I guess if I just do this, it's got 8 million again. What is this, man? Okay, so that's going in now. That's going to crush up. How long do you take? Oh my god, that was like millisecond kind of territory there. Right, let's break you. And this is iron, so we're going to put iron there. Right? 0.25. Are you kidding me? It's done all that already? Oh my god, this thing is fast as anything. Jeez. So what am I up to right now? Well, I'm currently just going around my so-called base and kind of tidying it up and putting everything that is related to this stuff over there. So I'm just kind of tidying up here a little bit. We've also put the gravel that was over there here, and we're starting to make loads of this liquid. Now, I think what I'm going to do is switch all of these pipes because, yeah, there's 200,000 of that liquid, which is a lot. Okay, don't get me wrong. I've just binned quite a lot of it. But honestly, I could just store, like, millions more of this stuff very easily with these, right? That's 40 million right now that it can store. So, yeah. I feel like this might be a bit of a better move right now. Then we got, like, no end of storage of this stuff. Now, my plan is to obviously have the obsidian one as well, and the sand sluice liquid, and I can't honestly remember the other liquid. What is it? Sand, gravel, gem sluice, and obsidian, isn't it? Is that it? I think that's it. But we get the obsidian one's very useful because that's how you get the gems. That's right. That's all the four. So, yeah, we're going to keep it like this for now. But I guess what I could do is fire these off another way. I mean, making these pipes right now to me is like really cheap. We can get loads of these ingots so fast. It's like unbelievable. Actually, what happens if we chuck these in the actual hammer? This could be quite funny because they are crazy fast anyway to make. It literally blinks and it's done. What? I didn't even have time to see that. It's just done. No way, man. Okay. But yeah, all of that we can just turn into pipes and we're laughing. That's 40 million, yeah? 40 million storage right there of this stuff. And what I could do is probably remove this one each time. Or maybe stop it or something. I don't really know. And then we could redirect it and have different ones sort of thing. But I don't really like this being here like this. It's a bit in the way, in my opinion. Right, how are we doing here anyway? Are we got everything still? This is all running. That's getting very full. Good. So as we are using the extractinator, it might be a good idea for me to go ahead and grab this and start the actual cactus wonders generating some steam, I think, in the system. So yeah, I've just been spending a few minutes here compressing these guys down. This is all back up and running, by the way. And I guess if I just do this, oh my god, it kills the system, that's for sure. But it will fix this and make it all back to normal. Okay, I need to probably go up here and turn that back on. There we go. Whoops, sorry, machine. That might have just wasted a little bit of cactus there, but it's not really the end of the world. Anyway, I was just making some of this. And we got one here. Now, how much does this actually make? Okay, quite a lot. Let's just go ahead and chuck in one of these. So this should make the superheated, right? So in it goes. There we go. And that is making it. And that should go into my system now. Because I'm a little bit worried that this is going to start getting a bit full. Okay, something's happened here. Due down to pressure loss. Wait, what? Okay. Does it happen again? What is going on? I genuinely love just how fast this thing is. It literally took like 10, 20 seconds maybe to clear out 3,000 like copper then. Instantly done. Like, what is this? What is this, man? Ah. I'm debating whether it's even worth like using pipes. I could just pick them up with dollies. This just seems to be working for me right now. But yeah, there we go. Cool. We got the purifier. It says it's a machine type washer. We look at the uses of this. Oh. You can wash ores and you get extra things. Okay. Maybe this might be how I get a few of those like random ores or something for the cat. I don't really know. Again, I haven't done like a stupidly deep dive into it. Anyway, as we got quite a few rods here, let's go ahead and start crafting up some of these bits anyway. Just these frame boxes, right? So probably this is going to kill my wrench. So we're going to grab another one. God. This is why I should be using the hydraulic thing really, Dan. We're being a bit lazy. Okay. We're allowed to be lazy a little bit. We need 5 stacks and 16. We're missing 1. Oh, God. Right, okay. There we go. 5 stacks and 16. Yes. Good. Okay. That should be the washer in action. So now all we need to do then is dismantle all this and then use all the bits and bobs from that. And then this is going to give me a massive washer. Problem with this thing is, though, it's quite large. And I think we need to fill up all of this with water. Fun. I totally didn't make this side higher than all the other sides. No. I definitely didn't. I'm like thinking I miscounted my blocks here, but I definitely didn't. I just made this one way too high because I'm an idiot. Yeah, here we go. And there should be... Oh no, we are still missing a block. 4 blocks. What? Where are they? Okay. Oh, apparently there's a block missing there too. So we're missing 5. 5 of those blocks. Don't worry though, I might have them here. No. Okay. Honestly though, I don't think it's a massive issue. We could probably just craft these. Right, there's 2. And we just need a couple more of them. I guess the best idea here then is to go ahead and just grab my tank thing here. And probably grab you. Let me just press this. It only needs to be 1 layer of water, I hope. Oh, God. So previously we were using the tank holding, what is that, 16,000, which was fine. But I don't think we can use that anymore. Because yeah, if this has got a parallel of 256, I'm pretty sure each wash is like 100 milliliters or whatever you would call it. Not 100 liters, 100 milliliters per wash. If that's a parallel of 256, we want to do 100 times 256. That's like 25,600 liters, right? Going each craft. So yeah, this isn't going to cut it. So what I'm trying to say is we need to upgrade you. And we might even have one of them. So there's a simple input hatch. A simple input hatch. We've already got that. Okay. Right. So we got everything for this. We got that. We got one of them and we got them. Okay. We're going to go big boy, I think, on this one. So let's have a look at the uses. Go for that. Go in here, grab some compressed stuff, and some compressed stuff. And we can go ahead and make you to the max, which is storing 1 million now, which is pretty good. Plus what it is there, that should kind of keep me going, I would say. So yeah, that's got 200,000 in it now. Yeah, I feel a bit more secure with that. That's better. And we can plug you back in as well. That's all ready to rock then. Cool. Then we just need to plug in a steam little pipeless thing, but we haven't really got any left. How are you doing anyway? You're completely out. And oh yeah, you haven't got it anymore, have you? Because we were using it to craft over here. How much have you got now? Oh, quite a lot. And I guess I should probably upgrade these if I want this to do its max 256 output, right? That is for the actual washer thing. And yeah, I don't really want to get rid of these. I'm just trying to make all this as best and most efficient as I possibly can here. So output, we want really that side, input here. And I'm guessing these have like, no, not this one maybe. Maybe it's the other one. Yeah, they do look. Nice. Connect all that up. Good. Let's boot you back up. Nice. And then all we need to do is grab, I guess, you. And we could just probably put this here, I would imagine. This is going to work, isn't it? Nice. Change that to super critical. Definitely need to go ahead and make more of these, that's for sure. And much like we've done over here, we could just go ahead and put my drawer controller here, for example. And then we just start slapping all of this bits and bobs that we got over here to there. Kind of thing. So we're going to put the tin there for now first. Copper, you kind of get the gist. But I guess for an example, we could go ahead and try the copper. So let's put the copper in. Let's see what happens here. Wait, what? That made a very strange sound. Not enough item in output space. Oh. Oh my god. That makes the most disgusting, weird noise I've ever heard in my life. But it's worked. How fast was that? Oh my god. Okay. We've just become, like, crazy, scary fast now. This is ridiculous. Okay, so this is tin. Should we try it? So we put that there. Tin time. How much upgrades you got? How much does that use? It's done in 0.15 seconds. How are you doing in water-wise? Probably not very well. Okay, we're going to stop it for now. I think water needs to catch up now. There's going to be an issue with this one, and that is water. Oh, man. That is a big problem. Yeah. A very big problem. I didn't think about that. Okay, so we're going to have to be very careful with this one. And we might need more better way of getting water here. It's not as automated as I would like. There's a few issues here with water. I didn't really consider that, though. That drinks a lot. It might be wise to try and make more thirsty tanks if I can. I don't think I've got many more ones, though. There's not even one in there. There's two here. Okay, so we might be able to make a couple more thirsty tanks. And we got a few water shards. Might have to go downstairs, though, and see my villagers. Maybe there is a villager down there that's selling the wands. Can we have a little look? God, I didn't see... Wow. The first guy I go to. No way. That is pretty scary. Okay, you haven't even got a lot of emeralds in here. The whole system is wrecked in here. Completely. Okay, so I know what I gotta do. I really know what I gotta do. I think I'm gonna triple that. So we're gonna try to get 6 thirsty tanks on the go, which is gonna be lovely on my ears every time. I can't make any sound mufflers. I can't do anything like that because we don't have assemblers. Yeah, so it'd be nice if I could get the same setup the other side, maybe. Or we just kind of run a massive pipe, trying to get 3 more of these, maybe. So that'll pump out 6,000 liters every second or so. Don't know. I think it's the best thing of making water, because this thing's good, right? But this requires steam, and that's not good. I don't want that. I think this is the best option. So yeah, anyway, pretty happy today, though. We got 2 crazy-ass mega multi-block things made, which is good. And yeah, obviously we've got the Cactus Wonders as well. I know I haven't really used this one yet, but do we really need to use it? Not really, not yet. Out of curiosity, though, how much have we got here? Oh, God. Oh, God. It is backed up again. That's basically, we need 6,500 of these blocks, right? To make one of those quadruple ones, which I can tell you now, we've got another quadruple right there. So that means I got another one. Because I think there is one already in there, isn't there somewhere? I think I've already had one. I think I put it in there, I think. So that means we've got 2 of them now. Which, yeah, we have. Can we just decompress these, though? Let me just check that. I don't think we can, so we're going to have to be kind of careful with these. And when we're in that stage, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Okay. How are you doing? You're fine? So again, looking at this, yeah, this thing is quite average on price. It's not as crazy as the super compressor thing. But the part where it is crazy is this, as I've already mentioned before. Yeah, this is going to be very pricey, this part, because of these hydraulic arms and all this kind of stuff. So there's a lot of microcrafting involved in this one, especially just this part. So yeah, I'm going to go away, have a bit of a brainstorm idea what I want to do here. And yeah, after that, we will come back with fresh mind and hopefully figure out what the plan of action is. But I tell you now, when I come back, I'm probably going to have so many ingots. This is going to be pretty much more than breeze, I think. The only thing that's going to stall me now is probably Strons and Brill, I would say, because these machines are very slow compared to these machines. But yeah, probably as well off camera, I'm going to make 2 more of these so we can get like a lot of these cooking at once. And I'm probably more than likely going to go ahead and make some more steam hatches, like these pipeless ones as well, just to help around the base sort of thing. So yeah, I got lots to do, and yeah, I better write a list down maybe, because I'm gonna forget all this. I'll tell you. My God. What is going on? My brain!